Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Here I am again at the greenhouse area. As you may know, this is my favorite starting location. I tend to start my day when I'm playing this game in the greenhouse area and end here. So I am angled southeast. Potentially there could be a drop behind me. I would hear one to my left I would see, and if I am angled just right and there is a drop on the other side of the greenhouses when the game starts, I would see it between the tiles. And as the game is starting, I hear a drop behind me, so I am going to move over to the road just behind me, so I will be right next to this drop. You always have to start the game on a road. You can't just start off into space. So I found I would just need to pull over to the right, and I'll be right there. And I'll show you this cartoon AI Starter Creator Pack, Fastang 444. The controller, steering wheel, map, and a clock, so I can have a perfectly timed exit there. And look at this. It's a level 5 to birdie F-150, so this will be a good start. And my normal strategy is first, find a mid-level drop, and then 2, start engaging in head-to-head. So we'll head over to this drop over here, which it appears as though someone else is taking. And once I get over near them, I will immediately start going to the left. I can see I am outside of where the next arena is. It's obvious the head-to-head will go this direction. So here we go. I am in a head-to-head with a level 2 Volkswagen Golf R, which actually is a very quick level 2. Not as fast as the Audi RS6, but I don't need to take them lightly. And I can see I am wise to go around the end of the pyramid strip Teotihuacan. They are trying to take a gap, it appears, through the north end, which is a quicker route, but if you do not get through there cleanly, you will get hung up, and that appears as though what has happened. I can see the bridge that crosses the highway now. I know to go a little farther to the right. You can see there are steep banks on either side of that bridge. It will hang you up. So just get over to this finish here and get into a level 6. See what is offered. And right when I cross the finish, I will turn to the right. Start heading over to this other drop. Just the outside chance it is a higher level drop, which it isn't.
Opponent eliminated.
It's a level 4 mini buggy, the slow mini buggy. So into the Chola, level 6. And I have to use some caution with this. Going through trees. And someone gets into a level 7 Ferrari as I take a glance at that drop. There's a Subaru WRX. And I can see that I am so far outside of the next arena. My past experience tells me this will be Final Arena 17 in the Baja in the northwest. So I need to start making my way and get inside of the next arena. The arena is shrinking. Let's get over on this road through the lava field that is ahead. See the church ruins here in the lava field. See numerous vehicles on the mini-map now. And I will drive around the perimeter of the next arena. See if I can't find someone to engage in a head-to-head with here. vehicle over here, and they are running. I decide that I am not going to continue on that line and put myself outside of the next arena and have time taken off my timeout bar, which is what they are doing. Quite a few vehicles outside of the arena you can see behind me. Someone gets into a level 8 MG Metro there, and a few vehicles are eliminated from being outside of the arena too long. There's a car right here in front of me. They are taking this drop, a level 3 Audi Quattro. So I will pause here and let them get into that vehicle, engage in a head-to-head, and off we go. I will go around the festival site, Horizon Mexico. And it looks like I need to go through the Baja here. So I have to watch out for boulders that are along this line. And over on the left, you see that dirt road that is roughly shaped like a nose. I know to go around that. There are a lot of boulders around that dirt road. You can see over on the left there, and some random boulders that will be in the Baja on this line. So I will just go at a decent speed where I can navigate around them. Over to this finish. Get into a level 7. Some more boulders to avoid just before the finish. And look at that, someone gets into a level 9 Fiesta just before I cross the finish. Someone else gets into a level 8 Lamborghini Murcielago, which is a near level 10 speed level 8. Very nice. Go around this lava over to these drops, take a peek at these. And right when I get to here, I can see there is a vehicle right in front of me that is not engaged in a head-to-head. There's actually 2 of them. So let's see if I can't engage in a head-to-head with one of them. And it's important I mention I am in the Mercedes AMG GT, which is a near level 10 speed vehicle as well. So I am in a head-to-head with the Lamborghini Murcielago, and I am making an error. I am going too far to the left, going over all these dunes. They are taking a much better route on the dirt road off to the right, and will most likely pass me here very shortly. Which they do, and I am going to try and go through the festival site here, Horizon Baja. Look how fast they go flying. So I need to try and take a clean route through here. Let's see if I can get between these grandstands. And I don't. I run right into them, and they are flashing, prepare to be eliminated. And I think this is going to wind up being funny because they must have got hung up on something because their vehicle disappeared and they had to reset their position. I do not even see them on the mini-map. So I actually dislike when people put those cocky messages like that. And I am going to do something I actually really dislike, but because they flashed that message, I paused at the finish and waited for them to come nearby, and then crossed the finish and eliminated them. And as I said, I really dislike people that do that, but I also dislike I think Bob Malupia refers to that as a swagger comment. So because of that, that's why I paused at that. Almost has a silent, prepared to be eliminated. So I will head over, away from the progression of the game, head over here, take a peek at this drop here. Just the outside chance this is a high level drop, which it isn't. Actually, it's a good vehicle, the level 2 Audi RS6, but not as fast as what I am in. And I actually would be content to use this in the final showdown. As I mentioned, it has near level 10 speeds. So I am just going to drive around looking at these drops, away from the progression of the game. So far, none of them are of interest. Someone gets into a level 8 Nissan GTR, another vehicle that is near level 10 speeds. Someone gets into a level 8 Camaro. Not very good in the Baja though. It's a road vehicle, a track vehicle. And look at that, someone gets into a level 10 Hoonigan RS200. Perfect for a Baja final showdown. That's if they... Oh wow, that was great. I don't think I've ever jumped over that. Someone gets into a level 10 Lamborghini Centenario. Down to 10 drivers left. These drops are of interest. So we're to this high point over here on the sand dune. Take a peek at this drop, and I have to make certain that I am not going directly at it away from a head-to-head. Sometimes people will park up here and be invisible on the mini-map, which is what I am considered doing. There isn't anyone up here. So let's just pause here for a moment, and someone gets into a level 9 Hoonigan RSRX, followed by a level 10 Funko. You can see the final arena 17 more defined now. Into a level 8 Nissan GTR. 7 drivers left. I decided to start making my way over a little sooner. And look at this. This gamer tag eliminates a level 10 and winds up taking it. The Lamborghini Centenario, and I refer to that as the player that was in the level 10 was taking an unnecessary risk, engaging in head-to-heads when they were already in a level 10, and won't make the final showdown. And here we go. What is this? This is a level 9. Again, Focus RS RX, and I have my hands full because that accelerates very quickly off-road. So I will go around the dunes. They are taking a more direct route. And I found there are fewer obstructions on this line getting on the road. And it looks like they are going to eliminate me here. But I will slow this down. Watch this. Very similar to what the Lamborghini Murcielago that I beat did, running into some boulders in this area. but they didn't message or anything, a swagger comment. So I am going to take the Volkswagen Andretti Beetle, even though the Murcielago has a higher top speed. This is a perfect vehicle off-road for this final showdown. Take a peek at these drops here. And someone gets into a level 10 Funko. So this will be 4 drivers in the final showdown. And let's see what this is. I will engage in a head-to-head. There isn't enough time to complete a head-to-head. As you can see, it's canceled immediately. So I am going to head over towards these cacti that are ahead. There's a small ridge right there is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 17. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I will leave it 14 seconds. I will exit at a southeast direction. I exited 1 3/4 of a second, and I actually found focusing more on having a clean route in the Baja is more critical than trying to have a perfectly timed exit. Trying to get right through the middle of this intersection and avoid the obstructions that are off on the right. Now I will angle over to the left. There's a straight section of road. Want to be perfectly in line of that and jump down onto it, which I do. Now the road that curves off to the right, I know there is lava through this. I will angle slightly over to the right and get back on this road. Even though I am in 3rd place, if the other drivers are taking a straight line, there's no way they will catch me once I get on this road. Just pretty much follow this road over to this finish. I will open up the map shortly here and see where this finish is. It's on this road, so pretty much just follow along this line. I don't have to stay on the road through here. I cut through the middle of this triangular shaped intersection, then back over on the road, and as I near it I can just take a straight line over to this finish. And the other drivers aren't even on the mini map. I am so far ahead of them, taking a perfectly clean route, one of my best runs to a finish point around here. What a great game.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.